Chloe locked herself inside a fridge for 5 straight hours. She even soaked in an ice bath for 5 full hours. She was still drenched in sweat. Meanwhile, her best friend Vivian was grinding under 118-degree heat outside. Not a single drop of sweat on her. Chloe literally burned out in a 0-degree AC room and her body started to smell. That is when she finally realized the truth. Vivian had bound herself to a sensation swap system. Half a month earlier, she secretly chose Chloe as her target. Every day Vivian stood under brutal sun doing charity work, building her saint image. Her heat-proof body made her blow up overnight. She became a household name with millions of followers. Even Chloe boyfriend Aiden hooked up with Vivian. They teamed up and ended Chloe. Then the next second, Chloe suddenly opened her eyes. Back to the exact day the swap began. Her eyes locked on an Antarctic expedition poster on the table. A cold smile crossed Chloe's face. She called her assistant and signed up for the Antarctic expedition. Vivian loves doing charity in sauna weather. Chloe decided Vivian and Aiden would pay the price. On the other side, Vivian kept posing under the blazing sun. Fans rushed to hold umbrellas over her. She waved them off one by one. I am here to do good, not to put on a show. I am not rich like Chloe hiding in an AC room all day. Chloe is just stupid. She dragged Chloe's name through the mud on camera. The crowd turned on Chloe instantly. Later Vivian played the innocent card. Chloe grew up rich. She is used to a soft, easy life. Maybe she looks down on regular people like us. Chloe watched the fake act on TV. She just gave a faint smile. She turned off the TV. Her revenge plan officially began. Not long after, a cleaning lady sensed something was wrong. Vivian suddenly felt her whole body burning. People pointed at her face in shock. Why are there so many red patches? She grabbed a mirror. She jumped in pure panic. Chloe was sunbathing under 113-degree heat on the beach. The sensation system was already swapped. Whatever Chloe felt, Vivian felt it too. Not long after, Aiden ran over holding a bowl of ice-cold watermelon, telling her to get back in the AC. Chloe refused to eat and pulled on a thick down jacket ready to go for a run. Right then, Vivian stumbled over looking half passed out from the heat. Chloe looked at her and asked on purpose, "Weren't you the one who never sweats in summer? Or are you sick now?" The cleaning lady snapped at Chloe for being heartless. She said Chloe was just as bad as Vivian claimed. She even raised her hand to teach Chloe a lesson. Chloe did not flinch. She leaned her face forward, daring her to hit. The crowd did not hesitate. A slap flew across the air. Out of nowhere, Vivian, who was barely standing, suddenly screamed and jolted awake. She rushed to say it was too hot here and told everyone to leave. After the crowd left, Vivian fake smiled and told Chloe to hurry back to the AC. "It is scorching out here, you might pass out." Chloe shook her hand off. Stop the act. They locked eyes. Both knew the secret was out. Chloe warned her to quit using that twisted system, or in 5 days, Vivian would go out ugly. Right then, Aiden quietly picked up a rock. He stepped behind Chloe and smashed it into her head. She blacked out. When Chloe woke up, she was tied up in a swimming pool. Aiden had dragged her to a private summer resort. He grabbed Chloe by the hair. He snarled and told her to stay put. Once Vivian became a top influencer, he would let Chloe go for good. Chloe spat right in Aiden's face. She said her biggest regret in life was ever dating this pathetic freeloader. Aiden completely lost it. He lunged and clamped his hands around Chloe's neck. At the same time, Vivian, doing charity, suddenly could not breathe. Everyone around her panicked. No one knew what was happening. Vivian was seconds from blacking out. That is when Aiden realized something was wrong. He quickly let go of Chloe. After that, Aiden locked Chloe inside a basement kept at 59 degrees year-round. Chloe stared at that lowlife. She felt nothing but irony. After Aiden walked out, Chloe gently touched the bracelet on her wrist. She switched on the signal transmitter. She had prepared for this all along. Within moments, the in-group helicopter locked onto her location. In just minutes, a swarm of men stormed into the basement. They bowed respectfully to their young lady. The assistant said the helicopter to Antarctica was ready. The assistant warned the temperature there could drop to -120. One mistake could cost a life. Chloe said the colder the better. She stepped onto the helicopter and flew toward her destination. Meanwhile, Aiden was playing cards in another room. The roar outside made his heart drop. They rushed to the basement. Chloe was already gone. The men were scared out of their minds. They knew Chloe played ruthless. If she escaped, she would come back swinging. They ran for their lives. Aiden started to panic. If Chloe got too far away, Vivian would never break the sensation link. If Chloe did something extreme, Vivian would be done for. At that moment, Vivian was doing a media interview. Chloe video call suddenly popped up. Vivian frowned, not knowing why Chloe was calling.
你快进，进。
Hi, surprise！猜猜我在哪儿？